And today, the U.S. Supreme Court has confirmed the bombshell leak of a draft opinion seeking to overturn the landmark Roe v. Wade decision. That ruling from nearly 50 years ago allows abortions across America.
Tonight, President Joe Biden reacting, expressing concern as emotions run high across America. Anger now growing on both sides of the aisle, with much of the focus on why the opinion was leaked in the first place. Here in Colorado, if Roe v. Wade is overturned, groups on both sides of the issue agree that our state will be impacted.
Access to abortion won't be legally limited here, but could be limited with an influx of people seeking care from out of state. KRDO News Channel 13 senior reporter SYDNEE Schofield joins us live downtown to explain what those potential impacts are. SYDNEE.
So big reactions on both sides of the issue today, some praising the news, others deeply concerned, but both sides seem to agree it's likely we will see impacts here in Colorado if that draft becomes a reality. The Reproductive Health Equity Act, signed into law last month here in Colorado, largely protects access to abortion care in our state. However, the states around us have not taken such action, meaning access to abortion care is in jeopardy in surrounding states if Roe v. Wade is overturned, making Colorado kind of an island. I spoke with both Republican U.S. Congressman from Colorado Springs, Doug Lamborn, and Colorado groups that aim to protect Coloradans' right to abortion care. LATINA is one of those groups. They told me today that they think if this draft becomes a reality, it will put many lives at risk. Congressman Lamborn disagrees.
This is not going to stop us seeking abortion care. It is going to stop. It's going to impact access to safe procedures.
Abortion is so prevalent in this country, I don't think people have to resort to unsafe methods of abortion. Maybe time will prove me wrong on that, but there are many people who provide abortion in this country, and that's kind of the way things stand.
Now, Planned Parenthood of the Rocky Mountains says they're seeing a wave of patients from out of state already seeking care here. They expect that wave to get bigger, projecting demand for care will triple here in Colorado if the landmark decision is overturned. We are actually waiting right now for a possible protest here outside the El Paso County Courthouse. It's part of a nationwide plan to protest that leaked draft at courthouses across the country at 5 o'clock. Live here at the El Paso County Courthouse, I'm SYDNEE Schofield, KRDO News Channel 13.